you know that it can never truly be 50-50, as they say, because 50-50 has to be all resources, like considering all the resources. So it can be 50-50 if one person has probably an equal burden of, childcare, household, as it is in the typical Nigerian household.
Does it serve your purpose? Does it really serve your purpose? This is what I mean. Say me and you now, we are working in the same company, got in the same level, right? Because we went to the same university, access the same education, right? And then we did the interview and they aced the interview, and now we have the job on the same level. So they are paying me 750k. They're paying 750k. Tell me, I now start to date you. Now that we know that our income is the same, when we go on a date, are you not going to expect me to be the one who foots the bill of the date?
Okay, this is why you shouldn't date people on your level. Sorry, because this is why I'm pro hypergamy. You are listening to Off Script with Dr. Ayo. Hi guys, it's Martha, and if you're watching, then you know we are going off script with Dr. Ayo. Dr. Ayo, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I've missed you smooth.
Why do you have to add this more to it?
I don't know. I don't know why I just do that. Like, I don't want the person to feel too much now. I don't want your head to be big. It's not good.
Okay, if I call you the name, you people's name now, you say no. I don't know you people's name, but thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. I'm looking forward to all that we are going to discuss today.
Oh, and I am very happy to have you here and listen to your always interesting.
Hey, but you're always fighting me now. You're still fighting.
A peaceful girl like myself, but I'm so glad to have you here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Today, I don't know, I'm feeling like talking about this relationship wahala. It seems like, as they would say, nothing dey streets. Because the dynamics between men and women in relationships have just gone haywire. I don't know if it's in recent times or we're just now noticing it or what is really going on.
You do remember one time that there was this trend, now the matter we they solve. Do you remember that trend?
No.
So you just say something funny like my grandmother just called us now that she wants to remarry. The husband, so the husband is maybe 20, 21 years old. They'll now say, so that the matter with the child solve, so people just
I remember that.
So it's a whole lot of voila, to be honest with you. I don't even know where to start from. It's just a lot. But I think that it is because we are at maybe say junction or nexus or change is happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are right in the middle of it. From having to adjust from traditional setting to totally contemporary setting, and having to figure it out is tough. And it plays out in these issues, right? Because now a typical woman, contemporary, in our age, may not necessarily know what our role is, right? Because now we are even again, are there gender roles? Sure, you get no. So
should there be gender roles?
So now that you and somebody you are inside a relationship, you have to now fight about gender role, right? Because right now, if you came in the industrial age where baby boomers, where that was when men started to go to work, you have a job and then you go work, and then women could comfortably stay at home because what the man earns is enough.
Yeah,
you're not gonna so
do the one in household comfortably.
So you don't have to worry about roles, right? But now you have to worry about roles.
I would say, did you really not have to worry about it, or were there just defined roles?
If it was defined, then you don't get to worry about it, right? Because it was clear, and then there were no issues, right? Well, majorly there were no issues. People always had issues with different things at different point in time, right? So there's that, and then there's feminism, the proper normal feminism, and then there's
normal.
Yeah, and then there's the misandrist feminism. Yeah, no. But this is look. Trust me.
You want to enter that one?
No, it's a free world. You can enter it. I'm not saying it's one of the issues, right? You are saying there's a lot of us. I'm just mentioning that. So if somebody says, I'm a feminist in our profile, for example, and the person tweets, I hate men, that's not a feminist. But that's what she calls herself, right? She says, I'm a feminist in her profile. And then she tweets, men. Gosh, I hate men. How can you?
But you can be a feminist and be a misandrist. I don't think they are mutually exclusive.
How do you do that? No, but really, how do you do that? How does that work? No, so you're saying, let me tell you what it looks like. You're saying you have two cats, right? Male and female. And then you're saying this male cat always get to eat most of the food, right? And you're saying, look, we have to make sure that these cats who are of the same age get to eat equal ration. So now you're not saying reduce the ration of the tomcat, the male cat. You are saying make sure this female cat gets this ration, right?
Yeah.
That's on a simplistic level. That's feminism, right? Yeah, equal right. You're not saying reduce that of men, right? You're saying, look, let women also have these privileges, this right, this access, this, good. Now, imagine enters the Nigerian feminist coven and say, kill the tomcat so that there'll be enough food for the. Yeah.
Well,
It may sound dramatic, but so if you say, no, but
you're giving me cough.
no, but really, think about it. So you can't say, I started by saying, you are saying, yeah, you can be a misunderstood, just feminism. So if you are trying to cater for the rights of two people, and you want to remove one of those people from the equation, that's no longer catering for the right of two people, right? That's no longer catering for the right of two genders or one gender. That's like scrap one gender.
Well, it's all about gender equity, not necessarily equality. So
Tell that to them. Oh yeah, no, yeah, but please tell that to them because
I'm a feminist, by the way. So I don't know who these them are.
You are not
And I'm Nigerian.
a
A Nigerian feminist.
Do you hate men?
I don't.
So, no, but do you like 50-50?
Hey, 50-50 for who?
So how are you a feminist if you don't like 50-50?
No. Okay, so you know that I don't want to enter this feminism matter, but if we're being no, but being serious now, you know that it can never truly be 50-50, as they say, because if 50-50 has to be all resources, like considering all the resources. So it can be 50-50 if one person has probably unequal burden of, childcare, household, as it is in the typical Nigerian household. So how is it 50-50 if I'm just bringing 50% of the finances and you are not contributing 50% of everything else?
Let me tell you, you call yourself a feminist, eh? They're not going to accept you in their coven. You're not talking like them. You're too sensible. You need a you need a degree of stupidity or a degree of wickedness. I'm telling you. Now, this that you have just said makes sense, right? And I'm not even flattering you. It makes a lot of sense. Which was why you say, look, I can't do 50-50. I'm a feminist, but I don't do 50 because it is not equality, it's equity, right? So it has to be equitable. If it's going to be equitable, it means that there's going to be a place or somewhere where the man is doing 80 and the woman brings 20, and then there will be a place
preferably financial.
Oh, you get now, but you guys have to also consider that does it serve your purpose? Like, does it really serve your purpose? This is what I mean. Like you said, now we're in contemporary times. Things are changing, which was why we started from to saying these are one of the things that causes this problem. Things are changing. Why do you think I would work in a company, for example? Say me and you now, we are working in the same company, got in the same level, right? Because we went to the same university, access the same education, right? And then we did the interview and they aced the interview, and then now we have the job, right? On the same level. So they are paying me 750K. They're paying 750K.
Okay.
Tell me, I now start to date you. Are you, now that we know that our income is the same, when we go on a date, are you not going to expect me to be the one who foots the bill of the date?
Okay.
It is such denial.
This is why you shouldn't date people on your level. Sorry, because this is why I'm pro hypergamy.
Say, yeah, those are the issues. No. I'm glad that as you are talking, you're also listening, Abby. Be yourself too. I like it. So, I'm a feminist, but I like hypergamy because I cannot do 50-50 when it comes to finances.
But you can't expect a woman to do 50-50 when it comes to finances, and then she is bearing more of the burden of everything else. It just doesn't make sense. It's just we both work 9 to 5s, and then one of us is the one taking over. That is if we're really doing the gender roles. My own is that if you want to do gender role, let's do gender roles to the very end. Like you said, way back when a single income household was good enough. But in this Tinubu economy, if you do single income household, unless you're Dangote or something, it's just not going to work.
And then, I mean, aside all of that, because I don't want us to go into that feminism because
You've brought us
no,
See, I will fight you.
no, it's all right, it's all right.
But no, let's not.
Identified those things as one of the things causing all the wahala. And I'm discussing wahala.
Okay, but you said relationships. So should that be something? Okay, or is it because you mentioned dates?
Yeah,
Like if we're going on dates,
yeah, because I mentioned
we should was it go Dutch?
Yeah. I'm saying, are you open to it? I'm saying now that we both know that we work. But you've also cleared me and say, look,
No, okay, no, hey, please, that's not what I said. I did not say that. But no, there's actually an issue because just on that one thing you mentioned, just because me personally, if you say go Dutch on a first date, I'm cool with it. I mean, am I silently forming my own opinions? Maybe. But
I think say, is he quietly digging his own grave?
But no, I don't even see it as. I see it as two people must not necessarily suit. You can be a good person, I'm a good person, but we don't have to.
Yeah.
So if I know in my heart of hearts, I don't want to sit down and do 50-50 with anybody's son. I said this thing to a friend of mine the other day, and he insists that it is not possible, that there's no guy out there that is telling a woman she must do 50-50. And I said, me, I personally know and have friends that have been with men who say, if it's not 50-50, I'm not. No, I mean, the guy literally said, I am doing 50-50 or not.
The guy said, or the lady told you that the guy said.
She lied about it. It wasn't, I mean.
It's true, women don't lie. It's really when we take travel. I'm saying that this your friend who told you no man was
more down.
Maybe right.
No, I'm saying I have observed people's relationships where
the ladies came to tell you
that the man said 50-50 or not.
So it's essay.
This is not a court of law.
I'm just telling you that no. So I'm saying that.
But just know that there are men in Nigeria that want you to do 50-50. Let's not.
I don't know of men. I don't know.
They exist.
Let me tell you.
Financially.
I think men who say they want to do 50-50, I think it came as a response or reaction to something. I think so. I don't think, because let me tell you, I don't even know, because I hope that maybe in one of these episodes we are going to talk about this, because I don't want to jump into it. But do you know that I was watching a talk show, and this psychologist was talking, and then mentioned a particular alarming statistics from UK about how men between 40 and 50 are, how suicide is the highest cause of death.
What?
Like, I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe you. I think, was it last month that was men's mental health awareness month?
Do you get? I'm not sure. So where I'm even going with that is that, so, and this person was saying that you may not understand it. Have you seen situations where a couple divorce and then the man becomes a destitute? Like, he just can't figure life out anymore. I have seen it. It happens a lot. Now, most people will say, yeah, it's because he was useless. So obviously, no. So sure, you see, even you are doing it like this, they will say that it's because the man was, no, I'm going somewhere. So they'll say that confirms that the man was useless, because now it was the woman who was carrying everything. So now that the divorce, you can see his life, right? They'll say that because that's a very quick judgment to make. Whereas what you don't know, that intrinsically, a man was made to provide, to protect, to lead. So when you remove him from that faculty, or you take him away from that role, he is lost.
Lost enough to be destitute.
Lost enough to kill himself. That's what I'm telling you. I'm saying, I'm trying to explain to you that it is that serious. Trust me, it is that serious. And look, it didn't even start from now. It's always been like that. When men have to fight wars, battles, to defend, like, now we don't defend territories again now.
Thank God.
Yeah, do you get, like, literally, you have to be strong enough to make sure that some men don't come and rape your children and wives. Yeah, that's where we're coming from. And it won't be fair at all to throw that away, especially when you're dealing with a man. You have to know that. If you don't know that, I mean, if you discountenance that and say, oh, you will wreck the man. And I mean, and this goes out to men. Men have to be careful. When I say men have to be careful, I'm saying that you're not as strong as you think you are. They remove your purpose, you're done. You are done. Totally done. You know why? You know why it gets even tougher? Sure, you know that women, you guys know how to organize yourselves. WhatsApp groups, praying mothers, guinea corn,
We're just
jingles.
very supportive community generally.
Amazing, right? How many of men's group have you seen? Even in churches.
I don't know. You guys have them.
You don't know. See, you
guys
like
have-
me, like for example, me, I know about yours. You don't know about hers.
You guys are coded.
We don't have anything going for us when it comes to that. I'm telling you. Once again, I'm trying to show you how bad it is. So women can rally around themselves and offer support. Men, it gets even worse.
I think men don't know how to ask for help, though.
It gets even worse. So if you put me and Elijah in a room like this, I say, you guys, help yourself. It becomes awkward immediately. You know, say, guy, Alpha, you do okay now? You do okay now? You go watch ball. Like, men are going to avoid anything that gets them to really talk about their problems, even within men. So we're not even talking about, I can't tell women my problems. If I'm talking to a guy, I'm thinking, until you unlearn it, right? Until you unlearn it, you know. I'm thinking, this guy has no problem. I'm thinking he has his own problems. Let me not even. So I don't want.
I feel like, though, what you're saying, you know that, so guys can be vulnerable. But in my experience, when you
feminists, la pomme again.
No. When you allow a guy,
when I say that men cannot be vulnerable,
do you know that even if a guy is vulnerable in a relationship,
is that what I said?
Sorry, sir, that's not what you said. I'm misquoting you.
Oh yeah, shall continue. Let's be on record. See, number one misquote.
But if we're really looking at it, because we're still looking at relationships and how these dynamics are unfolding and how it quite certainly becoming problematic. What I think is that if vulnerability is really an issue, in my experience, when you really do the whole, lean on me, be vulnerable, this is a safe space. When you create that safe space,
when the woman creates it or when the man creates it?
When the woman creates it, did you create for yourself? Okay. Yes.
All right.
When the woman creates it,
yeah,
the lean on me becomes press me die. But I'm gonna be honest, because it now becomes a situation of, please, I didn't say be vulnerable. It's such a lovely thing. But sometimes when you now open that door, or same men with their toxic masculinity, as they say, will still insist that you go to tell woman. It's the same thing. You would probably advise your friend, you go to tell woman about your problems. You don't want her to respect you. Like you said, men were made to lead. Men were born to be infantry.
So when I said men are born to lead, I just said men should not be helped.
Okay, so but then when you anyway, I just think that if you're going to do the whole gender roles or whatever, do it to the end. I think that is it for me on that score. But like I said, in my experience, the lean on me becomes press me die. I have done the help a man, even when he's like, finances, this one. Hey God, my friends should not see that I'm saying I help a man with finances. It's not true. It's not true.
So money that you are giving to man.
I didn't do it. Me, I can't do that. No.
Daddy.
No. I don't have money.
That time that you sent her, that you said she needed 300K, she gave man about 250 out of it.
Who like now is, but no, see, it's just an issue. But then, you've said that the dynamic is mostly due to, if I'm getting you, I don't want to misquote you again, but you said it's basically due to the gender roles kind of
Look,
being unraveled in society,
while I
right?
explain to you.
Okay, so that's just one of the issues.
Okay, so let me look, scope this, right? Scope this. So now we are both confused. When I say not you and I, not I, you and mother,
I'm not confused.
just the agenda, right? So how can I provide for a woman who wants to do hypergamy when we are earning the same level, right? How difficult, right? Okay, no problem. And
No, a woman who wants to do hypergamy won't even follow you that is in the same job description as her in the same company. That's
but yes,
that
but no, not a problem. And I think that somewhere as we talk, I imagine that there's probably a question I'm going to ask me. But just before you ask me, and I'm not sure, probably. But just for you, because you're still going to get there. But you do remember that part where Justice, that Lady Justina, the statue of Justice, law, that blindfolded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I know
She
that.
calls it Justina.
I didn't know that. Today years old.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think she is right. Yes, a woman, blindfolded and things like that.
I know.
So yeah, so Justice is a woman. Hold it.
That makes sense.
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm going somewhere.
As it should be. Go on.
Good. Also, Proverbs, we say wisdom is shouting on the streets. Like, wisdom is calling you. Wisdom is saying, the Bible now start to say she calls. So even in the Bible, wisdom is a woman. Now it gets interesting. And this is where I'm going. Here you see. So women have to be wise. They have to judge justice. Yeah. They have to judge accurately well. And why am I saying this? I'm saying this because the agency of, how the gatekeeping of sex, family, the agency belongs to the women, right? Ordinarily speaking, no man can go out and go have a child. Yeah. A woman can have children if she wants. In fact, she can even decide that the owners of pregnancy don't even know ever in their life that they have children somewhere, right? So, now, if a woman looks at herself, she needs to decide several things. One, she needs to decide that this man is kind. This man can provide for me. This man can be vulnerable just enough, strong just enough, so that lean on me does not be press me die. How did you put it? And that this man has enough vision, enough motivation to drive. This man can protect. This man is not insecure. That this man is secure. That this man can support
Very
me
important.
to do well. This man can be present for the children. This man can balance his time, and so there is balance of spending time with family and then also chasing money, because you still need time to chase money, and then you still need to spend time, and things like that. All those kind of fine balances, right? Now, the problem is, do you see that playing out well in our society? Do you see that with choices that people make every day on social media? For example, when people bring their matters to social media,
It's so embarrassing.
Do you get what I'm saying? So does it look to you like, oh, there was wisdom at play here, or this person judged accurately, right? Why am I saying this? I'm saying that this is one of the issues, right? Oh yeah. Oh, and it comes from right from the beginning. So do you remember that conversation long time ago? Still probably relevant, about how if I'm going for a date, she send me money for Uber.
Please, do you know that I hate to cut you short. Go on.
Now,
that thing is crazy. Send me money for Uber.
So
I saw one just yesterday. Uber. Okay, though, honestly, as I read it, I said, this guy is a fool. I'm so sorry, boy. That was my first thought. The babe asked for money for Uber. Asked for money for a dress. She said she doesn't have clothes to wear. Like, you're naked. You don't have anything in your wardrobe. That, babe, they were not dating, apparently, in talking stage.
Now,
this was a first date. She said, no money for dress, no money for Uber. I need money for shoes as well. Then I think another time he had sent her money for, was it hair? Like ridiculous. I think at the end of the day, he said something like he had spent up to 300K on her. And the worst part was that this was not somebody that holds, like he doesn't have the bow. He spent, what was that thing he said the last time we talked? He's spending his seed,
Yeah.
not his fruit
Yeah.
or something. Yes.
Yeah.
So this guy, he said he was basically like, he's not as okay that, okay, is it no money? We can impress a babe now. He was using hard end shit.
So now, all of this thing that you said now, just imagine, take it as a symptom, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, try and imagine what is the cause. Why has it suddenly become a thing that relationships and things like this talking stage have become so transactional? Why? What's the cause? Don't even say economy, right? Don't even say economy.
What is bad?
Yeah, I'm just, of course, I'm saying that obviously the girl was not looking now. Obviously she has something to wear. She had,
more reach to our school.
but just imagine that you don't have something to wear. Can't you simply say, I can't go out? Are you like, look, let's just talk. We can't go on a date or something like that.
Forever. How will it progress?
She'll find work. Then she'll not have money to buy dress. Then she will not be able to go out on the date. But that's not even where I'm going. I'm saying, for example, so treat that as a symptom. One of the possible, root causes for that is to say that there is a lot of stupidity being propagated. Like people are being indoctrinated into deep stupidity.
So probably social media,
Yeah.
peers.
Yeah, because somebody has a mic like this ones now.
Anybody can buy my.
Yeah, and then goes on, and then she says, "Better don't waste your time with any man." And then if he's going to, and then when people, and then you wonder how that kind of man wants to treat you, right? When you can't even like hold your own, and things like that. When it's so transactional.
Okay. I just want to ask so that I will not forget. I don't want to cut you short. But then, when you say this hold your own, she should get a job, all these other things you've been saying. So, successful woman, right? But do men really like a successful woman? Are they not intimidated by a successful woman?
Do you remember, like I just mentioned now? So, core of most of the things I probably will say, when you ask the questions, will be to say, when I say that justice is a woman, and I say wisdom is a woman, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
So this is what it means, right? What is success for you? I'm not asking you, I'm saying as a woman, you should ask yourself, what is success for me?
For me, okay. In the immortal words of Ezra Olubi. Two words, baby. Unbelievable liquidity. Bam. That's it. For
Okay.
me, oh.
All right. That's success.
Oh, and then happiness and all that.
No, that's fine. That's success.
No, those are
Now,
so nice.
what is good success?
I wasn't aware they were different.
Oh, yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah, Joshua 1, verse 8
My pastor
says that, this book of law will not depart from your mouth. You meditate on it day and night. So shall you make your way prosperous and have good success.
Okay.
So it means it's possible to have bad success.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I want you to reflect. I mean, of course, not you, but so a woman has to decide what success is. And you see, if you are 18 years old and you define success for yourself, and then when you're 25 years old, you define success for yourself, I'll be worried if your definition of success
It's the same.
is the same. Now, that then tells you that what you call success at 25 may not be what you call success when you are 32, right?
Yeah.
Ordinarily, you are getting wiser, right? Ordinarily, you're getting wiser, right? I mean, it would be terrible. Please remind me, I must not forget this thought. This particular movie, I forgot the title because I wasn't going to talk about it. But it was trying to train this boy to play piano, and then one day the boy just said, "Look, I don't want to learn piano." And the child was like, "Look, it's true. You get worse every day." I've never seen that kind of level. It's like a miracle, So it's a whole miracle for somebody to get worse, So to get more stupid every day is a miracle. It can't be something that just happens naturally, right? Okay, so I'm going somewhere. So now you have agreed that at 18 you may not your definition of good success may not be as detailed, as good, as solid, as well thought, like you're 25. At 32, it will change, probably get better. Good. Now, so are you saying that you don't have to wait till 90 before you can determine what good success is? No way. Right? I'm going to post my life. I'm going to wait until I'm 90. Then I'll not sit and think, what is good success for me? And I say, now I know what's good. Let me now start living my life at 90. Obviously, that's not what you're going to do, right? So what should you do? What you should do, if as a lady, if wisdom is a woman truly, and I think she is, if you really want to live a good life, I think you should talk to older women. I think, yeah.
Do you remember what the question was?
What's the question? No.
Okay. Because I said,
you are saying that do men want, aren't men intimidated by success? Yeah, I'm saying women don't even know what success is.
Women, like generally, we don't know what success is.
Including men too, but now is the success of is the success of women that we are putting under like it's the right.
We are financial success. No, because
I'm saying, look, but it's true.
Okay.
To be honest with you, you have to agree that this is true, right? At 18, you think you know.
Mm-hmm.
At 25, you go back to 18 and say, wow, I didn't know. I thought I knew. I didn't know. But you can't pause your life. Right? You can't say, okay, because I know that in 7 years' time, I would think differently, or I would know better. And so therefore you don't make decisions before the 7 years' time. You have to keep making decisions. So what is smart and what is wise is that when you are 18 and a 25-year-old is talking to you, listen. When you are 25 and a 33-year-old is talking to you, listen.
Okay, so
when you are 33 and a 40-year-old is talking to you, listen. And if you really want to do it very well, when you are 18, listen to a 25-year-old, a 33-year-old, a 40-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old. Now, let me tell you.
So you said we should listen. What you're saying is we should listen to older women.
I'm saying gather wisdom. The ones that comes with years. Of course, it is older women that have the years.
Do you know, my issue with this thing is just because if we are really looking, at least from what I meant by success when I mentioned...
Not your question.
That's my problem with... No, I will beat you.
No, I've not answered your question. I'm telling you that I know that I've not answered your question.
Okay, but I just want to say that this older women thing, because I'm even looking more... Like, I'm thinking of something an older woman once said.
You people think you are smarter than all the older women. That's the problem. You think that...
This thing reminds me, like, I have this... The other day, I asked my 5-year-old niece, you think you know more than me? Because she keeps insisting, like, no, this thing should be like this. I said, do you think you know more than me? Do you know how long I've been on this earth? You are just 5.
But I'm sure there is one elderly woman that you think you know better than.
Yes. Let me just give you a brief reason why I think I know better than this particular older woman.
Good.
Okay. So, I don't know how to drive. It's unfortunate. I'm just scared of the road. But let's not get into that. I don't know how to drive. But I own a car. Because, Daddy Dearest got me a car as my graduation gift.
And he's a man, right?
It's my daddy.
He's
father.
A man, but he's a man, right?
Continue. It's good.
No, yeah. I just want to...
So, no. Let me just say that. Okay. So, this older woman, when she heard I have a car, but I Uber everywhere, she talked like serious thing about the waste of money. I'm like, are you feeling this more than me? But yes, waste of money, everything. I should just go and learn, just if you see the serious pep talk, I was actually really inspired. Then she asked me, what kind of car is it? Like, she said, what kind of car is it, Seth? Oh, I said, it's a RAV4. And she's like, RAV4? What year? I said, 2017.
I'm like,
do you know that this woman
where this is going.
that had just spent the better part...
I know where
suddenly she goes,
no.
Oh, no, I think you should actually go on with taking Uber. It's better.
Because you are going to drive many.
And I'm like, huh? I thought she was joking. And she goes, no. You are not married. You are going to chase these men away. I thought she was joking. So I'm like, okay, man.
There's something.
No, she was dropped. That she said under no circumstances that there's no point. I should just that's how men approach me. How will I get married? Serious talk. So
there's something I have to explain here.
Okay.
And I'm worried that I may not be able to explain it like in a way that people will get it.
We are here to misunderstand you, darling.
You get like
please go on.
Like you're poised.
I'm so ready. Just go on.
So, if you determine what you call success,
Mm.
or what you should call success, because I mean, I spent, I mean, I don't know, 5 minutes explaining that what you think you know now won't be all that you know,
It can
right?
be.
So I'm saying when somebody who has more years than you is talking to you, I think you should listen. The same way, for example, you think that your niece is not serious for insisting. Yeah, I mean, look,
That there is no serious.
exactly. Now, can't you just apply that? The same logic. It is the same logic. Your niece is very sure that she knows what she's saying. You are very sure that you know what you are saying, right? Now, if one has to bow, does it not make sense that it's your niece that should bow?
Of course.
But you don't want to bow for the elderly women who tell you that you may chase men away. Now, you see, let me tell you, I know that this is going to now be very serious. They're like, oh, men are so insecure. Now, this is where I now want to break it down to you, right? Now, what do you want? What do you want? Let me tell you. What you want, for example, is to have a successful man who is fine, who is well to do, who is kind, and who loves you. Now, that is a picture of a man who is probably in the upper 10%. Now, please just follow this, right? Because I started by saying, what do you want? So this is a picture of upper 10 percentile man. Now, that 10% percentile man, that upper is the same man that most other ladies also want, logically speaking.
True.
Yeah, good. Now, if that is what you want, there's no problem. The question is, what does he want? Because you wanting him is half of the equation. Now, wisdom is considering his own half of the equation.
Of course.
So, if he's coming to provide for you, if he's coming to lead you, if he's coming to protect you, if he's coming to be kind to you, if he's coming to love you, what? No, hold on. What do you think he wants you to look like? What do you think he wants you to talk like? If you don't care about him, then you don't need a man, right? But if you want a man, then you have to care about what he thinks. So what is success for you? Because if you think that success is you having liquidity, which is good, right? The problem is not the liquidity. The problem would now be the man does not look at liquidity. The man is looking at you and trying to see what the liquidity has done to your brain. So if he sees that the liquidity has done something to your brain, he goes away. And then you will now decide that he was intimidated. Do you see?
Okay.
Now, that elderly man was telling you that if there is no liquidity around you, he will not even bother about checking your brain because he knows that there's nothing that should have tampered with your brain. That's the wisdom of that elderly woman. It is just that she's not communicating it well. Now, let me give you an hypothetical scenario, right? Okay, so I personally, I don't know what success of what is the woman's success that will intimidate me. I don't know.
Levels to this.
No. Like, I'm just saying, right? And the reason is that I'm sure I have consistently growing value. I just know it, right? Okay. So if a woman who is successful, unbelievably comes to me, right? She's about to be multiplied. Forget it. If she listens to me, I can bet it. You can quote me anywhere, right? So I am not intimidated.
Okay.
But if that was a platonic or what's that, just friends relationship,
Yeah.
no problems, right? Now, I now become more careful when she now becomes somebody who's going to raise my children, then I start to think that if I marry you, are you able to submit? And I know that you guys don't like to hear that. And let me tell you something. Hold on.
What's that thing Sumi said again?
No, don't, I don't even have any problem. You see, let me tell you.
Mm.
Because when people say submit, people are scared of submitting. Look, let me tell you. I'm looking for a woman that I can submit to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, because people think it's a privilege for men. So I now, two parents raise me, father and mother will raise me. They will not send me into this life. Then one woman now come and say, I want to submit to you so that I can be something for our future, and then so that everything will go, everything must go right with her.
Yes, so.
Oh yeah. And then you guys now think that is a privilege for me. Look, I don't want anybody to submit to me. Do you know what it means to be responsible for a woman who has emotions running through her? Do you know what it means to cater for a woman? Do you know what it means? You know what it means to wake up in the middle of the night and pray over a woman? Do you know what it means to, lead a woman? Do you know what it means to listen to a woman? Do you know what it means to provide resources for a woman so that she can enjoy life? Do you know what it means? So if someone now says, I don't want something to you, I'm saying thank you. I say thank you. Osheo, God bless you. Where are you? I need more of you. Yeah.
Let me submit to let me submit to let's do 2080.
That. Let me just say, today was horrible. What should I do? Oh yeah. But the problem is that even women can handle a man who submits to them. They say they want it, but when it happens, they are disgusted by the sheer sight of it.
I'm not going to argue with you, Dave.
So I now begin to think and say, okay, you are unbelievably liquid, no problem, because you can you can live life with your by your money and yourself. So no problem, you have no problem, right? But now that we are considering you being my wife, now we are thinking about so many other things. For example, we are thinking about the structure of the family. There is a proper structure that's under which a child thrives.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not, the statistics are clear. Look, you and I, we can sit down and argue. I say, no, Ayo, your head is bent. Martha, no, it's a lie. Your land is straight. We can argue. Good. But we can argue with numbers. Right? We can argue with numbers. Proper numbers have shown that children raised by men alone, have equal chances as succeeding as children raised by mother and father. And please go and verify. Just go and check.
I will look this up.
It's so crazy, right? And then children who are raised by only women, and I have problem with women. Please, I have no problem with women. But if you don't think I have problem with women, but children who are raised by only women have less chances of doing well in life. If they are guys, they will battle with addictions, battle with depression, become criminals. Now, it is not necessarily the physical absence of the father. It's the absence of the role. Because if a single...
Plus abandonment issues.
You get. So if a woman, for example, she's a single mother, but her father is present in the life of the child and is a grandfather who can give structure, the child will still have the chances of a child who has a father. So it's not
Is that what the study showed?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's why they will say, find a role model for him. That's why I would say, he needs a father figure. That's why even someone will say, if you want to love me, my children have to be able to see that you're a father to them. So even instinctively, single women know that. So these are, for example, now the issues that I now start to have to consider when you are bringing your unbelievable liquidity.
I don't have it.
You said that, are you still a woman? Or the money has turned you into a man, because there's no point being a man, being two men inside the marriage. I don't want to marry a man, right? So it is. So when you now say, oh, are men intimidated? I could say yes and no. I could say for men who have lumped together and assumed and decided that success changes women and make them become men, right? And naturally, look, to be honest with you, you can't blame women who have money about how they are becoming masculine. You can't blame them, because the also, I don't like to use the word sha, but people use it now, so I have to just join everybody and use it. The grind that will make you money may also change you. Yeah. So when that other one say, keep this money, you have it, keep it.
I don't even have it. That's the issue now. I don't.
I'm talking about let's use that as a so keep this money. Like, you don't have to show that you have this money. They are saying, in case you want us banned, you don't have to marry now.
Should in case so.
Yeah, should in case you want us, because I don't say men are afraid. They are saying, okay, we understand the men, but if you tell you we understand men, you will not believe us. So, but we now are telling you, keep the money. When they say keep the money, what you now hear is they're saying put yourself down because of a man. Put yourself down because of a man. No, that's not what they are saying. That's not possible. Oh, you know that in homes where fathers struggle maybe momentarily and mothers bring money for school fees and they tell their children, go and thank your father. Do you think that those women don't have pride inside it? Do you think they want? Do you think something does not want to tell them that say, I'm done, I give you this money, it's not your father? You think there's not something inside them wanting to do that? Yeah, they probably want to. Do you know why they don't do that? Because they understand that children, the lives of children, has to be protected. Your children have to grow properly. So it's now a scale of what benefits, So I get to say, I gave you the money. And then could my children interpret it as my father is useless?
Well, I feel like if the man has been good to you all this time, there's no, just because of a temporary setback, there's no reason
I'm saying that at their level, I'm saying that they understand that.
No, I mean
No, I
the
get you.
woman.
No, I agree with you.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm saying that at their level, they understand that structure is important for growth. If you were to build a house that goes stories, you would have to do platforms to do the decking. You're not going to just pour cement on here and say, so you have to put platform, and then when it's solidified, you can remove it. So you can grow up and then you now find out. Maybe these stories you now find out that, oh, that time truly it was mommy that was giving us the money. You still go back to appreciate that mom, and then you still go back to see, okay, this was really good for us because it helped me to see the sanctity of that home. It helped me to see, and you see this thing. When we talk about it, people just wonder. Now, your child, who is a woman, now knows how to be loved. Your child, who is a man, now knows not to collect nonsense on the street and come and bring idiots for you as daughter-in-law. Yeah. Do you see how all of this, how it just goes in? So, are men intimidated by successful women? I don't know. That's my answer. That's my answer. I don't know.
Okay.
The men, you know how they say this in Yoruba? They will say, Oye ọmọ tó ń sunkún, oye ìyá ẹ̀ tó ń rẹ̀. I'm going to explain.
Of course.
He says, that's like saying, the child that is crying knows why he's crying. The mother that is also begging the child also knows why she's begging the child. So let's assume that a child is crying because he's hungry, right? So the child knows why he's crying because he's hungry. The woman who is begging the child, instead of just bringing food, also knows why she's begging because already if there was money, you just say, take food, eat. So it goes to say, the men who are intimidated by successful men, they will understand. The women who are also disgusted and don't like the fact that men are intimidated by success, they understand. Everybody understand. Strange question. Are men intimidated by successful men? I don't know.
Some.
I say I don't even know.
Oh.
But they will say wisdom is profitable to direct.
I know that one.
Yeah. So what do you want? And the funny thing, it's horrible because when women get to other spaces, say maybe you put women in civil service now, they will play the politics there. Oh yeah, they will play it. They will say, no, they won't say that.
It does work. So I should play politics in my personal life as well.
I'm saying if you
because if I want to
you want to play it everywhere except where it's most important.
It's okay. That's fine. Okay, but okay. So if I'm to understand you,
yes, so that's if you to understand, because then we are here to misquote you.
I'm here to misquote you actually, but let me just allow myself to understand you for now. But you've basically said it's the breakdown of the gender roles that are causing the issues with relationship dynamics. The major one.
Oh, you think confusion, completely major one. Yeah.
Okay, confusion
about several things.
Yes.
Signs are changing. You don't know what to do anymore. You don't, as a man, you don't know if you're ever going to find purpose outside leading a family, right?
You cannot lead with 50-50. But let me just say that
you look at Nigeria, I'm speaking for all Nigeria.
Yeah, and not just with
you know us all across the world.
Me, I think it's a good thing though that now, yes, men should be involved in childcare, men should do chores, everything should be the way it is. I love it.
But it's still being guilty.
Anyway.
So where is he going to get the time to make the money if it's
No, but that's not what I said. I'm
just asking you.
Okay. But okay, so I think you've said a lot. But I would just like to know, what do you think is the way forward? Or are we ever going to actually move forward in this? Or we should not just forget marriage, all of us
Way
just chill?
forward. Thank you. To be honest, way forward. As a woman, and I'm rooting for you, be wise. Ah, shit. Be wise. When I say be wise, on a personal level, sure you get, you want a good life. You have been thrown into this contemporary time. This is the year 2025. You want good success, good life for yourself. My dear, be wise. Ah, God, be wise. I can't even, things are spinning in my head. Make money, because there's nothing wrong with making money. Protect your femininity, because it is your greatest strength. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Look, there's no amount of money. You solid now. You get money now, right? I know now. I know you now.
Who?
You. Wait. But even you know that there is a good feeling that comes with being cared for. So even your money will not be able to give you the feeling of being cared and catered for. So protect your femininity, right? And be smart. When I say be smart, you see how you went in this life to go and get money. Apply the same things to go getting your man. Oh yeah. Making money is a very competitive sport, right?
I don't even.
So is being married by men. It's also a very competitive sport. So treat it like that. That's the way forward. And then now leave everybody. Then now let the one who wants to collect money before you should goes on the date. Leave her.
What's my own with her?
I'm just saying. The one who wants to marry, who wants to be with toxic men who will be slapping, leave them too. The one who believes that if she does not do hookup before she can make money, leave her. The one who has no sense, cannot keep a home, cannot balance things, leave her. Leave all of them. You decide what you want, right?
Okay.
And be wise and go get it. Simple. It's as simple as that. Because let me tell you. So you think that if I meet a woman who is unbelievably liquid, and I head is correct, and I see that money has not changed her, right?
Woman that is unbelievably liquid. Who told you she cares what you think?
But
Anyway.
why does she not want to marry? Why does she want to marry? Marrying means there's a particular person you are going to care what he thinks. That's leadership.
I believe maybe there is some level of
I've
delusion
asked you.
in these relationships.
I've asked you.
But do you think there is some level of delulu on the sides of like both partners, men and women? Because I noticed you only gave women advice.
I don't give you advice.
You didn't advise
men. A man they do man now. I've even left the men to be stranded. I'm not even giving them advice. I'm left them
stranded, or you're just putting all the problems on the women. But that's okay. But don't you think there is some level of delulu inside?
Even the word delulu was woman that formed the word. Woman that even formed the word. There's no difference with men. Men would not even struggle and quietly go and look for a woman that he knows he can cater for. Most men generally will always go for women below them, age, financial brackets, economic wise.
Maybe that was before, because now I think everybody wants who is above them.
No. If you read that from a man, it's two things. It's either he's grossly stupid, which basically means that he has not seen life. Which means that all the advice that his father gave him, he did not get it. And then all the prayer that his mother has prayed on his head, he wants to waste it. Because let me tell you, you don't do things for yourself. You do things for several other reasons, right? You do things for aesthetics. You do things for sustainability. Do you think it's sustainable? Okay, so now, do you know what it means to go for a girl above your level? Do you know? It means that, let me tell you, hypergamy exists. You're not going to change it. And this is what I mean. So it means that, so say I'm earning 1 million naira per month. And I go find a girl who is earning 5 million naira per month. Right? Because why not, right? Oh, yeah, good. Very good. Very good. Now, our friends who are also earning 5 million per month, most of them are with men who are earning 20 million naira per month. So the shit gets more interesting when we now have a hangout. 5 of us. I mean 5 couples.
Hmm.
Me, my 1 million naira salary, and my girlfriend or wife of 5 million naira. And then our friends, our 4 friends, with their own odogus. Let me tell you, when you see to somebody who is making 20 million naira, and see somebody who is making 1 million naira, the conversation, it will show. It will show. And you women, you don't like things like that. You don't like when your guy is with other guys and he is just doing And they are saying,
But in that situation, you just be content with what you have.
"Oh, are you talking to the man? Because the man is content, or he's woman. Can the woman?"
The woman,
So
she's content.
I like you, Sha.
Contented.
I like you. So men, you say I'd not advise you.
Please, I like money.
No, men, they say I'd not advise you. Let me just advise you now. See, you know that thing. They say that if you choose well, you'll be fine. If you don't choose well, you become a philosopher. You'll be dropping quotes. Wisdom will fill your head. If it gets worse, you go and post on Twitter and say, keep me anonymous. Because the things your eye will see, you will not be able to talk it. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you. If woman disrespects you as man, see, one time my brother told me this, I will not forget. He told me, he said, look, as important as food is to a man, that is how important respect is. And he went further. Yeah, and he went further. I said, it is a requisite. It is something that require in your daily meal. Like, a man must eat respect. He must consume respect daily. He now told me, I'm telling you, he told me, and he said, look, that is if you want to live long. So, it's okay, you're a man. You have your choice, marry somebody above you. There are no hard and fast rules. It can work.
Yeah.
Right. I think there is Ibukun Awoshika, if I remember the name correctly. Right. She was way successful than her husband when she married him. But that woman is a sort of woman of God. Is it that woman's wisdom? So if you want to do it, make sure that your girl has Ibukun Awoshika, mommy, Ibukun Awoshika. Yeah, I have to say her name with honor. Level of wisdom. Otherwise, you come back and tell us to keep you anonymous. Because the thing you will see, when you reach out, you'll not be able to say. I'm telling you.
Well,
At least I've advised men now.
I am happy. At least this is the gender equity we are doing, Abby. You've given both sides advice, and I think you've actually given us a lot to think about. That anyway, I hope some of those your opinions. Well, I won't say anything.
We disagree to agree. I'm glad you say that.
Always in love. So, but this has been really nice. I've learned a lot about you.
About me? How can it be about?
So, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for these gems of advice you spit on both genders.
I love women now. I'm watching out for women. Solid.
Yeah.
I'm a feminist. Not just Nigerian own.
You guys heard him, bro.
I think I'm a feminist.
That's all he has said. He says a feminist. It's okay. So, but thank you to all of you watching and listening. Until next time we go off script with Dr. Ayo.
Subscribe channel.
Okay. Oh, yes. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube, TikTok,
everywhere. Everywhere you see it.
Twitter, follow.
If you are watching this, anybody are watching it, subscribe,
follow, whatever
like,
is relevant.
Share.
Yeah, share.
Fight us, comment. We are okay.
Don't fight me, please. I'm a soft girl, but fight him. I support you guys. See you guys next time.